The witch leader rips off her mask, revealing her true face. Jack, hiding under the table, freezes as the coven removes their shoes. Altoles. Then, all the witches removed their wigs, exposing their bald heads. Their claws were long, even covered with calluses and pustules. The witch leader announces a plan to eliminate children. However, one of the witches whispered that it was impossible. In the next second, the surrounding witches all scattered, fearing being implicated. The witch leader directly fired a laser, burning the defiant witch to ashes. Seeing this scene, Jack was so scared that he didn't dare to breathe. Shortly after, the witch leader publicly announced her plan. Open candy stores worldwide, offering free treats laced with a potion. Once a child consumed the potion, they would immediately turn into a mouse. The witches in the audience cheered for this. Just then, a knock came at the door. The witches quickly put back on their masks and wigs, disguising themselves as ordinary humans again. They then opened the door and brought John, who was knocking inside. It turned out that he was the witch's first experimental subject. As the head witch started counting down, John suddenly exhaled blue smoke. Subsequently, he began to twitch all over, gradually shrinking and mutating. Finally, amid the witch's excited cheers, John turned into an ugly mouse. Jack, hiding in the corner, was completely terrified. At this moment, the witch suddenly smelled the scent of a human child and immediately ordered her subordinates to search everywhere. Seeing that he had nowhere to hide, Jack desperately ran outward, but he couldn't escape at all. He was quickly caught by the witches, who held his limbs tightly and forced a bottle of secret potion into his mouth. In an instant, the potion took effect in Jack's body. He began to shake uncontrollably, and the terrifying witches in front of him grew larger and larger because his body was continuously shrinking. Finally, he also turned into a mouse. However, the witches didn't stop there. They stomped at him with high heels. Scared, Jack could only flee in a hurry. To take revenge, Jack decided to make the witches experience the taste of turning into mice. So he stole a bottle of potion, sneaked into the kitchen, and secretly poured the potion into the witch's seafood soup. The soup laced with the potent ingredient was served on the witch's dining table. Just as the witch leader was about to taste it, she found that all the surrounding witches had started to mutate.